Hello, everybody. Welcome back to one more episode of RSI Support and Resistance Strategy. Now, in my last video that I made in Hindi, I had explained a few things regarding how the support and resistance work. Actually, last video was regarding only short selling. In my previous video, before that, I had made a union budget, how the market moved during the union budget 2025. It was a very valuable video. If you haven't watched it, go ahead and watch it again so that you understand how volatile the market is during such events that happens in India, especially regarding when it is related to politics or finance or decisions, these political decisions, financial decisions in India. Okay, so go ahead and watch it. I'll put that link in the description. Now, in one of those videos, I was looking for a nice support and resistance. By the way, this is the first video for options, RSI, support and resistance strategy. As I told you before, the same strategy works in futures, it works in options. In it also, if you check the Nifty 50 chart, the index chart, it will also work on that. So this is like a generic strategy that you can apply in most of the scenarios. But when it comes to index charts, okay, I'm yet to study how this works in equity futures and equity options, but I will soon come up with that also. You can expect that soon. So now the beauty of this strategy, okay, let me again go a little back, tell you the upper limit is 60, this line, the lower limit is 40, this line, and this is the RSI movement, right? And it is at the normal setting. I'll just show you the setting again. Upper limit is 60, lower limit is 40, the length is 14. Okay, as we have seen the settings now, let's directly jump into the strategy. Today, as I said, for the first time, I'm recording the options RSI support and resistance strategy. This is the Nifty options. 6th expiry is today, that is 6th Feb, and the strike price is 23,700 because the market is currently at that price. Okay, so I did not see the options chart. I directly jumped into this strike price at the current market price basically. Okay, so a very basic thing that you need to look for, the market on the previous day, that is 5th Feb, it closed above the upper limit 60. Let me mark that for you. Okay, this is the previous day's closing candle, and the RSI level closed here above 60. Okay, now the very next day, that is today, there was a big dip, right? There was a gap down. Some people are scared about gap downs, but for me, in this strategy, it is like a boon, right? So now when I see this a big movement in one single 3-minute candle, the next thing that I'm expecting it to take support on the line 40 here. Let's show it to you all. Where is it gone? Yeah, I'm expecting it to take a nice support here. Yeah, here at this exact point, okay, on line or lower limit 40, and then bounce back from here with a nice green candle where the body is nice and big of the green candle, and I got it. So I took this trade at for 60 because the upper limit was the high of this candle was 59.20, so I took the trade at 60, and then look where I am right now, right? So I already exited the trade, by the way. I usually tell everybody that whenever we see such candles, let me mark that for you again. We see these kind of candles, right, where the body is very small. Body is very small. Okay. But here the body is small, but the candle was not red, and plus the candle was above the EMA. I mean, that's not the main point that I look for, but I look for the RSI movement, line movement. If the RSI line movement, the tick does not go down and the body is not red, I will still hold on to the trade. Okay. Now the next candle, the next tick, it went up. I still held the trade. Then next tick was still up. I was holding the trade. Now the next tick that came, that was again like a shooting star, right? It was a shooting star. But the body here and the basically the overall candle and the body was not so small, which will tell me that I need to exit. So I held on to the trade. In the next candle, I exited. Okay. Here, the reason I exited is because the money was there on the table. Okay. It was open money. I did not book my profit. It was open money. So on this candle, I booked my profits. This candle. Okay. So let's see. I entered at 60. I exited at 108. Let's say 108. Okay. So a good profit of approximately 50 points. And that is how ended my trading session today. Now this is, again, look for such trades, guys. Such bounce from the support level, the lower limit 40 levels is amazing. And once you have your edge, and once you place your trade, because you know that as per your strategy your trade should work. I mean, once you place the trade, don't expect anything from it. Let it do its work. Now the next thing that you have to look for is how will you exit. So I have also explained the exit strategy. What did I look for in this candle? Few pointers. What did I look for in this red candle? And why did I exit at this point? Okay. I'll just put some text here so that you know what I'm talking about. Green. No, let the text be this. I'll put the background as green so that you can see what I'm writing. Okay. Possible exit. Background. Okay. Possible exit. And one more is exit plus 50 points. And here, coming to the resistance, coming to the RSI section, this is pure 100% support at lower limit 40. So this was an amazing trade. As soon as the market opened at 9:15, I was able to place a trade at 9:18, and my day is done. Okay, so watch this video again and again and again. so that you learn something valuable from it. And if it is giving value to you, it will also give value to a lot of people that you know who wants to get into intraday trading. Intraday trading, it seems very simple. It is very easy to enter in the stock market in intraday if you have some money. But to sustain and to go ahead in intraday trading, it is very difficult because of multiple factors: emotions, decisions, distractions, expectations, and and you know, and what do you actually want from the market? If you are only looking for money from the market, it's like you are doing a job just for the money, even when you don't like it. So I look at the market, I have started looking at the market, even I have done a lot of mistakes. We'll talk soon about that as well. But in some other video. But the learning is that it's like a business, it's like a job that you're doing, right? Even if it is not 9 to 5, but it is like a job and a business that you can do. And do your business well, concentrate on the business, concentrate on the job, skill, put get more and more skillful in what you're doing in this work, and the money will automatically flow in. But if you tell yourself that I will just place trades and but not learn, not try to improve, not try to understand yourself, your mindset, your strategies better and better, then it's going to be very difficult for you to sustain in stock market intraday trading. All right. So if you have found value, share this value with others. Subscribe to the channel, because I'll be putting more trades, more instances, more strategies which I do live. Okay. So live strategies, how I execute, that is what I'm showing you. And this works, guys. So if you want to try it out with just one lot, and you might face losses, you might get your winners. But eventually, if you try to do it the right way, if you try to watch the videos again and again, multiple times in a day, whenever you're free, in your off hours, on your weekends, it will definitely improve your skills and the mindset that you need. Okay, so see you in the next video. I'll be coming up with some stop loss strategies, how I follow, how I execute it in using RSI support and resistance strategy. Okay, see you in the next video. Bye bye.